Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I have not made a video in quite a while. Had a lot going on. Most recently, slipping and falling in the ice and messing myself up a bit. So now I'm like carrying a cane and being extremely careful. And, there's all the stuff that's going around with the COVID, the RSV, the flu, people getting one thing and then the next, back to back. Some people ending up hospitalized and other people just toughing it out at home. Me, I have my asthma, and that takes enough care in itself, aside from the falling. And I'm a little wheezy, so I just came in. It was 6 below zero. 6 degrees Fahrenheit below zero. And here in Minnesota, when I went out this morning to pick up a few things, it is so cold here. And I can't really complain because it's been colder before. But it is so cold that there are areas around the state that are having brownouts and blackouts. So it's another reason why I say to have those emergency power packs that I talked about on the other video. If you want me to do another video on that, or solar panels, or other ways to light your place when it's dark, leave me a message in the comment section below. And I'd appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up and, like it and share it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because it does help so that YouTube knows that I'm interested in sharing this information with more people. But anyway, like I said, it is negative 6 degrees. So below zero today. It's freezing. Normally when I go to the store, there are a bunch of people outside because there are many people that are unhoused. Many people who have no home. And so they're usually up and down the streets, asking for money, wanting to wash your headlights or your windshield so that you give them some cash. Not today. It's that cold. They're not out there. I saw one person out there wrapped in a blanket. But most people are not out there. It's a time where if you're able, if you have housing, be grateful for what you have. If you don't have housing but someone's willing to take you in, or you're able to find a opening at a shelter, take it while you can. Because for the other people that I see sleeping under the bridges in tents, 6 below zero is not the temperature to be sleeping under a bridge or in a tent. Honestly, I don't think any temperature is, but it's dangerously cold out there right now. You see, I've got my handmade hat and one of my neck cozies that I make, and I put them in gallon-sized Ziploc baggies with a pair of socks and some dollar store gloves and whatnot. And I try to give that out to people that I see that are out there on the street that are cold, because it is that cold. And there are people that are like giving away their older coats, leaving them at bus stops or whatever in case someone has a need. And not only that, there are people that will knit regular scarves. I do the neck cozy because even if someone's had a stroke and they only have the use of one hand, they can use that one hand to pull it over their head and put it on. And they all either have a button or a buckle, but it makes it a lot easier so that people can put that on and be able to keep warm. They are very nice and warm, and it doesn't take a lot of yarn to do that. But there are people that have hats and gloves. They may go to the dollar store or wherever, or make them and have hats and gloves and scarves, and they'll walk by a park and they'll hang them on a tree, or put it on their retaining wall near their home so that those that are in need can see it, pick it up, and have something to help them stay a little bit warmer or have a little more comfort. But in these times and seasons where more people are sick with a variety of illnesses, it's a good idea to keep extra canned goods at home. Even if you're not crazy about using canned goods and you want everything to be fresh, this is a part of that prepper mindset. Be prepared for your health. Have your a backup storage of vitamins or your medication if possible. Talk to your doctor about that. See if they can maybe give you 3 months worth at a time instead of 1 month worth at a time, so that there's no worry about running out right away when you need it. But having canned goods, having some canned soup even, because if you end up having the flu, you're gonna want some soup. I mean, not everybody that gets sick is chipper and up to full strength where they can go and pull out the crock pot or whatever and put in, the beef or chicken bouillon or whatever, and throw in vegetables and wait all day for it to cook. Sometimes when people are sick, they actually are weak, they're tired, they're listless, and they need that so that they can have something that they need. Same with pets. If you're able to get backup supply of pet food, or if you're able to order from one of those online places like Chewy, and this video is not sponsored by Chewy, but you can get a larger amount of food sent to your home, and then you can separate it out into smaller containers, so that way you can keep an eye on it and know how much food or kitty litter or whatever it is that you may need for whatever pet you have. So please just try to throw in this message out there. I mean, this is the 14th of January, 2024. Temperature is 6 below zero Fahrenheit, not Celsius. I ran out just to get a few things because, yes, it is good having a few cans of soup. Because more and more I'm seeing people and knowing people personally who have gotten COVID, had to stay in, got over the COVID, then they get the flu, like right behind it. I didn't know you could just get those two things like right behind each other. But, it's happening. And if you have a compromised immune system, if you have CKD, if you have chronic asthma, COPD, or any other situation that your doctor may consider put you at a higher risk, they might suggest that you wear the mask. And I know not everybody's thrilled about wearing masks, but you have to think about things and make some choices for yourself and what's going to be the best for you and your household. So I hope everyone is doing well. I will start to make more videos again, but after slipping and falling the other week, I have been out of commission for quite a while. I was in quite a lot of pain, and it was, a patch of ice that really did me in, which will affect me going forward. It already has. So take care of yourself and those that you love. And again, if you want me to do a video on power supply choices and other backup lighting supplies, what you can do to create light in your space in case there is a blackout or a brownout, how can you prepare for that now? And not everything involves a candle, but let me know what you think, and let me know how things are going for you and what part of the world you're in. Talk to you again soon.